praise in my mouth because the Lord's been good to me. Good to me. He didn't have to wake me up this morning, could have died in my sleep. Died in my sleep. I was bound by sin, but He's given me the victory. Victory. And I'm glad that I'm free. Hey, hey. I'm not just a Sunday morning Christian, I praise Him every day. Praise Him every day. The ransom that He gave for my life is a debt that I can't repay. I can't repay. I've been redeemed by the blood, that's why I live holy. Live holy. And even if the enemy tries, he's never ever gonna stop me. Lord, give you praise. This is my lifestyle, this is not a phase. I'll give you praise. This is my lifestyle, it is not a phase. Now everybody's still amazed that Big Al has yet to fall off. Yet to fall off. That's because before I started walking in my ministry, I counted up the cost. Counted up the cost. Every ounce of knowledge that I gained before I knew the Lord, I count as lost. Count as lost. I submit to His will, 'cause He's my boss. He's my boss. He's my rock, my Lord, my soul, my shield. Don't matter what the haters say, I gotta keep it real. Keep it real. I'm blessed in the valley and I'm showing up blessed on the hill. Blessed on the hill. To bring glory to the Lord is the reason why I live. Oh, give you praise. I will praise You for the rest of my days. This is my lifestyle, this is not a phase. I will praise You for Your marvelous ways. Oh, give you praise. This is my lifestyle, it is not a phase. And I will praise You for Your marvelous ways. Hey, hey, for the rest of my days, you can catch me with my hands up like I'm doing the wave. I'm so lost in His love. I've been filled by His Spirit like a hand in a glove. That means that He is on the inside. Rivers of living water pouring on the outside. This is not a phase, man, it's a lifestyle. Surrender or take your walk down the green mile. Been anchored in the Lord, so I got a grip. If you need the living waters, go and take a sip. While the water's being troubled, better take a dip. Because I'm next in line, and you might just skip. I'm blessed from my head to my toes. Flip that from my days back up to my fro. I'm a child of the King, so it ain't no doubt. I got a praise on the inside, I gotta let it out. Lord, we give You praise. This is my lifestyle, this is not a phase. Lord, give You praise. This is my lifestyle, this is not a phase. And I will praise You for Your marvelous ways. Lord, we give You praise. And I will praise You for the rest of my days. This is my lifestyle, this is not a phase. And I will praise You for Your marvelous ways. Lord, we give You praise. This is my lifestyle, it is not a phase. And I will praise You for Your marvelous ways. Master, I'll be the church, let You be the pastor. And what I want, man, you know I'ma ask you. Throw a blessing like a preacher, man, I'll be the catcher. You keep it popping like a firecracker. Used to be a thug, but you changed the stature. Just think you slip from cheese and crackers. Life changed every time I read a chapter. You got me on lockdown and I don't wanna pay the bill. Make me feel so good inside, make me wanna yell. Kinda private by mine and you got me wanna tell. I'ma trust in You, 'cause I know You will never fail. Soon as I get my money, I give You money first. To show how much I love You, how much You really worth. You are the living water, make me obey my thirst. Shawty has been converted and given a new birth. My life has changed, been rearranged. I'm not the same, but you can still see me riding in that 6-5 drop top. reveal all them shining wheels. You'll be riding me, living clean. You're like a pill that I take when my soul is in agony. Just that there touch is enough for my therapy. Like soothing music, a beautiful melody. So sweet, sweet, you're my heartbeat, beat. Everybody wanna hear you speak. Oh, you have all my attention, no matter when or where. Because I know you're jealous, they will all know you're there. Don't be ashamed to tell them who's in the building now. Give it up for Jehovah, the supernatural power has changed, been rearranged. I'm not the same, but you can still see me riding that 6-5 drop top on Niville. Oh, no shining wheels, you'll be riding me, but living clean. Why would I think of rolling with anybody else? Silk suit, rim hat, till I'm money belt. Whenever I need help, you protect me like a seatbelt. The shop wholesale, now I get it retail. Doing it big, gotta catch me on the email. Send me my wife, I don't need another female. Plus, you're the reason I never see hell. Build me the win, so you never let me fail. My life has changed, been rearranged. I'm not the same, but you can still see me riding on that 6-pack drop top line. On them shining wheels, you'll be riding me, but living clean. My life has changed, been rearranged. But you can still see me riding in that 6-pack drop top line. On them shining wheels, you'll be riding me, but living clean.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. Other horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. Hello. Good morning, everyone. I hope you've had your coffee this morning, at least your first cup. If not, you're behind. Catch up. Well, I got to get my second cup, but never mind. That's another story. Anyway, I want to shout out to anybody who's having a birthday, celebration, anniversary, Kinseyada by Mitzvah on today, which is December 19th, 2023. Y'all, we are almost out of 2023. When I think about it, y'all, I get like, wow, man, wow. We still got some days to go. Yeah, wow. Hey, MB, good morning. Hey, 300, good morning. So, oh my goodness, y'all, we are almost, okay, let me finish. Before I get into that. Anyway, y'all know that I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a smooch. Shout out to my new subbies. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You get a kiss also. Also, y'all, I'm almost at my 1K. We will party like a rock star over here when I hit that 1K. Okay. So yes. Today, y'all. It's a lot on the agenda today. I'm gonna try to keep it short. I'm gonna try to keep it within 1 hour. Y'all know I love talking to y'all, and when I look up, it'll be like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, I got some more time, and then I keep talking to y'all. Look up, it'd be like an hour and 30. I don't. I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it within the realms of the time frame that I set for myself. Okay, I really am. So, just to give you all an idea of those of you all who are new to my channel, what my channel is about. Okay, I know some of y'all, mostly majority of y'all, come from a sector called the beefing sector, which I love. I honor many over in this sector. I don't think I'm in a sector. I think I'm a what they call it a floater. Float on. I think I'm a floater. Okay. Anywho, what I mean by that is I talk about health, natural health. That is things that help us naturally. I also talk about where we show up in the Bible. We being blacks, okay, found black people, where we show up in the biblical scriptures because it has been a thing out there for the longest that the Bible was about white people, and that's fathers from the truth. Actually, it's about us. It was whitewashed, but it's about us. So I teach about that. I teach biblical scriptures, biblical principles. I talk about everything us. If it has to do with marriage, if it has to do with finances, if it has to do with domestic violence, because you all know that one of my daughters was murdered and during a domestic violence situation. So that is passionate to my heart. You also know I talk about things that happen to Black women. One of my nieces, and y'all have read about it, Tanisha Chamble, was murdered in, you might as well say, by the Indiana Correctional Institution that she was housed in. So there's things that I talk about over here that's passionate to my heart, and I hope it touch you, Lottie Dottie, in every darn body. I also build up my Black men. I love men, period. Don't take it personal. But my Black men get a, oh boy, have mercy. They get the shaft. Now there is some uckery going on with them, and don't get it twisted. They full of uckery, but not all of them. And that's why I want to shine the light on the good ones. So whenever you find some good ones, you got to shine the light. You feel me? Hey, Jagger. Good morning. Well, I don't know what time it is where you are, but good morning. So any chew, y'all. Let's get her in. Okay, let's get her in. So first of all, let's start off with something light. Light. Hold on. Let's start off with something light. Because we're going to have a conversation today. And y'all know I'm on this computer that needs to be clean, y'all. It's going real slow. So just bear with me. You ain't got nothing else to do. You might as well just hang out. Hang out over here in the Butterfly Queendom. And shout out to everybody who's been sharing my challenge coming up in February the 10th, 2024 at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Three prizes, three cash prizes, that is 175 and 25. Okay. They have to perform for 3 minutes to make us laugh. They at least got to be close to 3 minutes. I don't want nobody coming on saying, you know what today is? No, what is today? Today is never mind. No, that's not good. That's not gonna earn you. That's not gonna earn you no money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, we need a good joke, okay? We need a real good joke. So I'm gonna show y'all something. So y'all, more and more, I am getting to the point I'm ready to be an empty nester for real. Okay, like I'm not gonna, like I said, my son he hung in here with me and he can stay as long as he want. I got a good child. He could stay as long as he want, you know. But I know he wants to live his own life, get out there and see what it's about. And I'm encouraging him to do that, even though he pays bills here. He really does. So he don't live me, I ain't raised no bums. He don't live nowhere free. And everything. But more and more, y'all, I promise y'all, I just keep hearing that conversation. Me and Tita Talks, I call her Mama Tita, that she gave to me on her platform one day. Because I had never not been responsible for somebody, y'all. And like I said, I went from being a mother at the age of 15. Like I had my first baby a week before my sweet 16th birthday. So I had been a mother at 15. And so I was responsible for somebody at 15 years old. And then, I got married. I'm talking about the responsibility of everything. So I got married. So, I had never not been by myself ever. When I moved from foster care, before I got emancipated at the age of 17. I moved from foster care at 16. Hear me good. I moved out of foster care at 16 because my foster mother was like, you don't need to be here. She said, these other girls need to be here, but you don't. There's nothing I can teach you. But it was one thing that she gave me that is priceless, but I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, she said, as long as you call me once a day and let me know you okay, I won't say nothing. I'll still give you your money and I'm going to let you live. So I left at 16 from foster care, y'all, on my own. Okay. So, so that's important what I'm gonna talk to y'all about as well too. But look, check this out. This is my point. I said I'll let this to show y'all this right here. Y'all see it? Let me make sure y'all can see it. Hold on, because sometimes this computer be doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Riding me, but living clean. My life has changed has rearranged. You see that right there? That's what's going in my basement. But you know what's so funny? I had a projection machine, and two projection screens. And during the grieving of the depression and grief of my husband when he passed, I gave it all away. I sold one to my godson for $50 projection screen. I gave him the projector, and I gave the other projector away to somebody. I don't know who took it, but somebody else got it. So now that I'm in my right mind and all this and stuff, I'm setting my stuff up to be all pretty and things. And my basement, I got 3 bedrooms in my basement. It's really two, but we turned it into three. Okay. But when you come down the steps, you see one big room right there. That's where my store is, you might as well say. It ain't no store because I don't sell none, but I store things. Like I got racks down there, and I got racks and racks and racks of Clorox, racks and racks and racks of soap powder, racks and racks and racks of fabric softener sheet, racks and racks of toilet paper, racks and racks of paper towel, racks and racks of hand sanitizer. You know, y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. So that's what, and plus my other deep freezer, because I got 2 deep freezers. So my other deep freezer is right there too. Okay, one of them is out in the garage, plugged up with extra stuff in it, but that's neither here nor there. So, okay, but that back room back there where baby girl used to be, because my daughter's gone, she's on her own, praise Jesus. But back there in the back where baby girl used to be, I'm gonna set that up as my own private oasis. I'm gonna get my projection screen, and I'm gonna have all that set up. I don't even think I'm gonna get a screen this time. I'm just gonna let it shine on the wall like it is right here. I think I'm gonna let it shine on the wall, y'all. And I'm gonna put my lounger and my pit that I got and put that back down there. And honey, ho. So whenever my son getting ready to bounce exit stage gone, okay. Bye baby, love you. Yeah, love you. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, and then his room. Oh, I got special plans for his room. Y'all ain't seen none yet. I got special plans for his room. So, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Then maybe I can actually have some company over without my military standing guard around me. Because right now, I can't have no, God forbid if somebody called me on the phone. I mean, I be having kids thinking that they're my parent, and they'll be like, Mama, who are you talking to? Excuse me? I'm just saying who you talking. Somebody, you don't know the person. We don't want no daddy. I mean, just rude. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what makes you think it's a man? And they'll just look at me. I'm like, whatever. Anywho, move forward. I just thought I'd give y'all that a lot like this morning. That was funny. That was funny. But I am looking forward to doing that in my basement. I really am. Because there was dreams that I had with my spouse. We was gonna move to Georgia. We already had our spot, because we do have a house in Georgia. I don't know what's gonna happen to that since he's gone. I ain't even thought about it. They ain't called me. I ain't called them. That's just how it is. Okay. So it's just sitting there, and I guess it'll keep sitting there because I don't know. I don't know where I'm moving. I said I wanted to go to Alabama, then I said I want to. So until I really make up my mind, and then I'm trying to leave it up to once I get married, wherever me and my spouse want to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to right now be okay with where I'm at because I am. I have everything I want, and my late husband made sure of that. There was nothing I thought about that this man didn't go get. Okay. And I mean, I got to the point I couldn't even think of nothing. He started creating stuff to go by me. I mean, it just is what it is. And everything. He started creating stuff to go do. Babe, you sure you don't want nothing? No, I don't. You don't buy me everything. What else is there to get? I mean, he's like, yeah. He got a big smile on his face. I figure out something. And he would. Anyway, move forward. So, I mean, when you meet a woman who has everything, only thing she wants from you is your loyalty and your love and your protection. That's basically it. Loyalty, love, and protection. You know, that's why I think, like I said, y'all heard about my beginnings and my upbringing a little bit, that stability is everything to me. I can't do people who's up and down. One way they this way, 1 minute they that way, one they don't know if they're coming, they're going. 1 minute they feel like it's next minute they don't feel. I can't do that. That is too unstable. I need stability in my life, and I don't mess with people who's not stable. Like I figure everybody needs a chance to figure stuff out. So I usually give people a chance to figure stuff out. Like I give you a chance to be you, and then hopefully some good things that I bring will rub off on you. But if I see it's to the point to where I'm always the one that's giving, I'm always the one that's open, I'm always the one that's doing everything that a friend is supposed to do, and you never reciprocate, or you reciprocate when you feel like it or when you want to, or you make me feel bad for loving you. How does that work? How do you make people feel bad because they love you? Just because you raggedy don't mean they should feel bad because they love you. That's weird. Y'all ever seen people like it? Like you love them the way it's supposed to be. Love is supposed to be unconditional. And you love them with everything you got, and they make you feel bad because you're showing love. Interesting. Okay, move on. Let's move on. So, y'all, let's talk about this Jonathan Major thing, y'all. That's why I got him on the thumbnail. I want to hit this real quick, and I don't want anybody to be offended about what I'm going to say, but y'all know I'm straight up no chaser, okay? I asked my dad because it became a point to where my father was dating nothing but white women, okay? And I got sisters, like I said, one of my sisters, she looks like Mariah Carey. Not that she looks like Mariah Carey, but I'm saying like her color, you wouldn't know she was black because she looks white. So when you see her and I together, you wouldn't think she was my sister. You would actually think she was a Karen because that's how she looked, right? But she's really my blood sister. We come in all shades. I told y'all my great grandfather is white. Okay, so I mean French, Spanish, one, two. But y'all seen the picture of him, okay? So anywho, we come in all shades, and some of my sisters took after that, and some of them took after my grandfather, which is straight up Geechee Gullah Trinidadian. Okay, he's just as black as the black. Okay, like myself. I say I'm quarter to midnight black. My daddy used to say then he must be after midnight black. I'll be rolling. Anywho, so I asked my father, why do he only date white women? And he said, it's not that I only date white women. He said, baby, my skin color makes black women run from me. He said, black women told me I'm too dark for them, and white women love me. So I deserve to have love. So I'm going to love who loves me. It makes sense, right? It makes sense. And that's what I told everybody. I said, I have opened up myself. But what I'm going to say is going to counteract what I'm just now saying. I said, I have opened up myself for love, period, whether it be white or black. Okay. At first, I was like, no, I'm just going to stick with my black brothers. But you know what? Even my sons, now listen to black male kings told me, mama, in order for you to find somebody who treated you like daddy or better, it's going to be a white man. Then that's my sons, my black kings. And I was shocked to hear them say that. They was like, daddy was a unicorn. He was a unicorn. He was one of a kind. I can't see no other black man treating you like that, or half like that, or even better than daddy. I can't. If it's going to come from any man, it's going to be a white man. Yeah, that floored me. Both of my sons talked, they stood there and told me that, y'all. That floored me that they would think that. Because my oldest son said, these dudes out here now, mama, he said, especially your age or older, they are with the games. He said, I sit back and watch them, and I be thinking, man, my daddy was a man. I'm glad I was trained right. He said, because I be listening to him at work. They more kiddyish than I am, and I'm in my 20s. He said, they be like, you know what I'm saying, young buck? He's like, nah, I don't know what you're saying. My baby, man. So it's really sad that even my black sons don't feel like their older brothers, and I'm saying like, the older men, is a man nowadays. I do manly things. Like even my young boys, even as a kid, even in their teens and stuff, they will hold the door for girls, for ladies. They will say, "Oh, I got that," and lift stuff, what? Because that's how they were raised, right? Right. So even now, I noticed like one day my son and I went to the store and he stood back and let all the women go. Well, as he was going to walk in, this young girl was coming up. She's about maybe 21, 22. I'm gonna give her that. She might have been older. And he said, "Oh, let me get that." She said, "I got it." See what I'm saying? And he was like, "My bad." And he stepped back and I just looked at him. He said, "See, mama?" He said, "See what I'm saying?" He said, "Yeah, you raised us right, but it's always one like that he said, that make real, boys or real young men be like, man, F you." So I don't know. So this thing with Jonathan Major got me thinking. This man ran. He ran from her. He ran from her. Okay? He did everything he could to de-escalate the situation. Now here's my thing. There has been a football player that beat his black girlfriend so bad. NFL football player. I couldn't find that clip. I was gonna bring it on her, but NFL clip. He beat his black girlfriend so bad it was ridiculous. They had pictures and everything. Not one time did he go to jail. He's still playing football. Do you hear me? This man didn't beat this woman. She's chasing him and everything. He's doing everything he can to avoid her, and he still loses the court battle. Okay, what's the difference? Black man didn't put his hands on her, didn't beat her, ran from her. There's footage showing her running after him in heels. He's running. He puts her back in the car because he's trying to get away from her. He puts her back in the car and he gets charged for avoiding her. Let's think about that. It bothers me because I have sons. It bothers me because I have brothers. I have males in my family. And I'm thinking, what if it had been them? And I think back to my daddy. What if it had been him trying to de-escalate a situation so he won't, go to jail or hurt her? He's trying to get away from her. And she refuses to let him go. And then he gets charged for doing what we've always been told and what we've always told black men to do: get away from them, de escalate the situation, run, get amongst people, don't have no interaction. He did everything he was supposed to do. And yet, he still loses. I need people to chime in. What did he do wrong? What do y'all think he did wrong? Because see, if we go here and we say something like, "That's why black men need to stay with black women," then that sounds racist or prejudice. It sounds one-sided. Because the first thing people say, "Well, not all," and I'm not saying I'm not saying that, but it's the majority of our brothers, when they actually get with another race, they always end up coming out on the bad end of the stick. Where if a black woman gets with a white man, she can get stumped, beat, walked on, dragged, and everything. And not one time will this man do any time. Not one time will they take his contract. Not one time. And I keep saying this, and I know people get mad at me when I say this, so you might as well get ready to scratch your butt and get glad. You'll no man, I'll find it. What you say, 300? I'll look at that. Give me one moment. Hold on. Hold on, I'm here. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. Right here. I'm gonna let y'all hear. Hold on. I told y'all his computer going slow, so y'all gotta be with me. Y'all bear with me. Oh, shoot. Riding me, but living clean. I got that rattle rat tat in my chest. Okay, make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna play this. Check this out. This is still true to this day. I don't care what nobody say. This is still true. Come on, y'all. You know what? Wi-Fi sucks. Hold on.
Respected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women and to protect our women.
Okay,
The most
we're gonna do this again. Heal him and heal him good, cause this is true.
disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us.
And I still agree with that to this day. It has not changed. What I get mad about, yeah, we got exceptions to every rule, y'all. But what I get mad about is I feel like we are doing our people a disservice. It's a whole generation of people that have not been taught. Okay. Like these people right now are the age of, let's just say 25 to maybe 17 or 18. That generation right there, well, I'm gonna say 25 to 21. That generation, whatever that generation is right there, they don't know the sacrifices that blacks have made. They don't know what we've been through. They don't understand their history. They don't care about their history. It's I want this. This is mine. Get away from me. Blah 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 blah. Okay, they don't understand. I remember it used to be a time. It's not that things didn't go on back then. But let me tell you something. I remember coming outside and say me and my grandmother going to the store. Say she wants to walk to the store because we didn't live too far from a store. But say today she's like, "Come on, let's go to the store." And we walk into the store. If it's a men and they shooting dice on the curb, they see women and kids. They would gather their dice. I cover them and stand them. Go, how y'all doing? Good day, and move out of the way. Now these two be on the street. You better not walk through their game. You better not act like you're gonna walk through their game. If they don't knock you out, they're gonna cuss you out. If they don't shoot you. It's no respect. They don't understand the struggle because mostly people in that age have always had things given to them in some way or another. We have did a disservice to these people. So a Jonathan Major feel like sometime, you know, the right thing is unfortunately, well, the white thing. I love my people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not coming for you. I'm just telling you, sometimes men think like that in their head. The first thing they do, like that's one thing why I love LeBron James. I keep telling you, I read the King James Version. Reason why I love LeBron James is the fact that the same woman he's been with since high school, that's who he married. That's who got his kids. I ain't saying he ain't out here doing nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't care to know him like that. I want to know him for what he does on the court and how he carries himself in public. What he do behind closed doors ain't none of my business. Nothing. Okay, none of it. But that's one reason. And what's his name? Not Chris Bosh, but the other one. What is his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. He's married. He married his sweetheart too. Uh, everybody talks about your boy. Me and his birthday is the same day too. I can't think of his name, but he's an NBA player. He has a Bad Hairline, great basketball player, Bad Hairline. His name escapes me right now. His mother helped him get to where he is, and him and his mother still got a deal to this day. He still take care of his mother. He still honor his mother. People dog him. They dog him one because his hairline. I mean, he do need to cut his hair, but that's another story. But I mean, yeah, but because he ain't got no woman, he take care of his mom. Okay, your point. And what makes you think he ain't got a woman? Maybe he just don't want y'all to know who he got. See, everything ain't for everybody. You got to know your audience. That's why I said when I do get remarried, y'all ain't gonna know. Y'all ain't gonna know my husband. Now, not Dwayne Wade. Y'all won't know my husband. Yeah, Kevin Durant. Me and him share the same birthday. He's the one that helps take care of his mother. She the one who she sacrificed to get him to the games and all this and stuff when his daddy wasn't missing nobody. You know, and so hold on. Let me see what 300 saying. He's saying a lot. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I don't have my glasses, but that's okay. Even if all the evidence proves he's the actual victim, if the police gets involved, the black man will be arrested and charged, and white woman will not be charged, even if she's the aggressor. Unfortunately, 300, that's the world we live in. I agree with that. I do. I agree with that. And that's not coming against my beautiful white sisters. I love y'all. But we just got to learn how to tell the truth and not be offended at the truth. Okay? Let me see. Don't you know that the NYPD arrested and charged that woman with a crime, but the DA's office said we don't care that the police arrested her. We're not going to pursue. I know, prosecute. That was my next point. That was my next point. She actually got charged, y'all, and they are refusing to prosecute her because white is right in their eye. He's a nigga, not trying to be funny, but when it out, man, y'all gonna make me. Y'all gonna make me. Don't make me do it. Don't make me. Here we go. Here we go. See, here we go. I was trying to be politically correct. I really was trying to be politically correct. But this brings out the rebel in me. Then we're going to move on. But this brings out the rebel in me. Yes, I said rebel. Hold on. I'm waiting for it to stop spinning. It's like they did 5G. And they did 5G. However, hold on, let me see. They did 5G, but they trying to put too much on 5G. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's weird. Reasoning. Hey, boo. Hey, Linda G. Smooches, y'all. Smooches. Let me see. Okay, here we go right here. I hate to play this, and this is for educational purposes. Whoever this belongs to, don't ding me, please. But I gotta give y'all a little bit of this morning. I gotta give you a little bit, just a little bit, just a little taste. Gotta give you a little taste, okay? Because this is true. This is true. Okay. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. This is how they unfortunately the powers that be, this is how they look at you. Here we go. I ain't gonna play it out. It's great start. Hold on, here we go. My skin is black. My
Yellow. Light nigga, dark nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, poor nigga, house nigga, field nigga, still nigga. Still nigga. I like that second one. Light nigga, dark nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, po nigga, house nigga, field nigga. Still nigga. Still nigga. OJ like.
See what I'm saying? That song is so true. People was pissed when he put that song out, but I found them fault in it because it was true. No matter. You can be a billionaire, a millionaire, a trillionaire, period. And to some people, you still nigga. It don't make it just it. Think about Fantasia. Fantasia did an Airbnb. Now Fantasia got money, but her son for his birthday wanted to do an Airbnb. Fantasia did an Airbnb. They had just got to the Airbnb. The neighbors called on them at the Airbnb. And the Airbnb owner was putting them out in the middle of the night. This is Fantasia. Fantasia, who's been touring. If you haven't seen her in the last 2 weeks, you've seen her in the last 2 days. Been on every talk show there is to be on for the color purple. Fantasia, and you don't know who she is. Even if she wasn't Fantasia, she paid her money and wasn't doing nothing against the Airbnb. So we gotta be real, man. We gotta be real. We gotta, I hate that happened to this man. I hate that it happened to him for the simple fact he was just getting his career off the ground, and he's a good actor. He makes you believe the character he's playing. When you find an actor like that's on Denzel level, whatever character Denzel play, he makes you believe he's that character. And they say he's far from that type of person. They said Denzel so nice, but the way that he plays them characters, you be like, I ain't gonna roll up on him. Not Denzel. And when you find people like that, y'all, you know, I just hate that it happened. Let me see. There have been black billionaires who had to get white men to purchase things for them because they were white, and the people refused to sell to someone who's black, no matter how much money they have. That's true. Yeah, I've heard about that too. I'm still listening, Coco. Thigh deep because. Okay, babe. I understand that. I had to take a minute. I've been up cleaning too. I've been mopping floors, breaking down boxes. Yeah, I've been busy this morning, y'all. I feel like the army. I do more before 6. I do more before 8 a.m. than most people do all day. Okay. So yeah, I just can't stand clutter. And it's like the deeper I get, the more clutter I have. And it's like I'm in a sinking, it's like I'm in quicksand. The more I try to shed, the more I'm getting sunk. So it's like, and then you ever have so much stuff, you just don't know what to do with it. It's like you have no place for it. You need it, but you have no place for it. It's like, ugh, somebody help me. So yeah, that's weird. But anywho, so y'all, we need to pray. Yeah, I knew I was gonna take it there. We do. We need to pray. Any black men that you know and those that you don't, we need to pray because we are under attack. We really are under attack. I know y'all don't see it because maybe in your life everything is going great, but as a mass, we're under attack. And it's a subtle attack right now. It's not too aggressive. It's a sneak attack. It's not too aggressive. And this is why I'm not jumping on the Diddy bandwagon because I see the attack. Whether he did it or he didn't do it, I'm not jumping on that attack because I see it. I've been seeing it. And I told y'all, let me go back to a prophecy I gave y'all. I told y'all about TD Jakes, didn't I? Now that's all you see is him being thrown out there. So to the person, let me say this. So to the person that always has something to say about my prophetic words that I give to my people, because you met me, because evidently you're not one of mine. Because if you was one of mine, you would know that I came on here prophetically. That's who I am. I just play dumb until I got something I'm supposed to say. So this may not be your jish. And even though I'm trying to get my 1,000, I don't want you. See how that works? I ain't desperate. I get it when I'm supposed to have it. Now, I wouldn't be a good businesswoman if I didn't come on here and mention it. Okay. So to you and your little one subby, you can take it and roll on somewhere else. I don't need you. Yeah, I said what I said. And before I take it back, I add more to it. I don't need you. I keep telling people I'm 53, not 5 and 3. Okay, 53, meaning I have experiences. I've lived a life and still living it. Been through a lot of things that I survived that would have killed most people. So one person, 10 people, 1,000 people trying to come for me because you don't understand me, don't make me tremble and it don't make me shake. My heart don't pump Kool-Aid. See how that works? So even though I'm a cool person and I'm down to earth and I have that side of me, don't get on my other side. So take your little one and go on somewhere where you'll be tolerated because it's not going to be tolerated here. And I just thought I would address you since I got that email. I thought I would address you. Now, the next time I'm going to expose who you are. Come for me one more time. This is the season of exposure, just in case you didn't know. Okay. All right, move forward. What y'all saying? Let me see. I just prefer to listen to you when you're talking about the black experience. Blackness means I see, understand, but I'm not. I understand, babe. You know you my girl, so yeah. I ain't. This don't even, girl. You good over here. This is a safe space, honey. This is a safe space. I'm just, but I cannot deny what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't deny what I see and what I'm so passionate about people, period. But I do realize that we somehow still end up at the end of the struggle. Like it's like everybody piles on top of us. We are the foundation of all of this. And we still can't, anytime we need help, oh, there y'all go. Well, y'all want somebody to help y'all. Well, why wouldn't we? We the one helped y'all. You wouldn't be where you are. Not you, Zai. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the masses. You wouldn't be where you are if it wasn't for the backs of slaves. Come on, let's talk about it. Every Fortune 500 company that you know was built off of the back of the slaves. The White House, where the head chief in charge lives, was built off the back of the slaves. You know, I mean, so whenever it just, yeah, I just want our black men to know if you fall for another race because you love them, that's one thing. I love that. Love is love. Okay, love is love. I stand with love all day, 10 toes down. But if you get with another race because you think it's better than your own, that's where I have a problem with. That's what I have a problem with. Because 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, okay, uh, it's something in you that you're lacking that makes you feel like another race is better than your race. If I get this woman on my arm, then I'm gonna be the cat's meow. Really? How's it working for you now? And one person I do not like, and his name was just I want to say George Benson, and that is not his name. What is his name? Oh my goodness. I can't stand him. That's why I can't think. I can't think because I can't stand them. See, this is how I operate, y'all. People that I don't care about or whatever, I don't keep them in my space. I am that is a thing that I have learned. Anything that's not benefiting me, don't let it occupy you. So it's like out of sight, out of mind for real. I just don't. It's a lot of people I don't, and I be trying to bring it up like, okay, who's that part? I just don't. Point blank. Period. I just don't. I don't you. That's my phrase. I don't you. What you do? I don't you. See how that works? I just don't you. Uh, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all a story. I know a lot of people, and this is to answer another email that I got that wants to know how I became the way that I am. And they talking about, she said, your strength. Okay. I don't mind talking about my story because can't nobody tell your story better than you. And again, I'm over public opinion, so what people think of me don't matter because I think highly of myself. With everything that I've been through, if I haven't lost my mind, it means it was my ministry. So why would I not want to tell my story on how God got me where I am? So let me tell y'all something. I told you I became a mother at the age of 15, right? And um, for whatever case and purposes, without throwing my mother out her business, for whatever case and purposes, we had to leave where we were, okay, where we were living. And I moved in with a family who I always knew as my family. Like I didn't know anything different at all. They always called me their grandchild, their niece and all this and stuff. So I moved in with at my grandmother and grandfather's house. My granddaddy was dead at the time. But I moved in my grandmother's house. One of my aunties still lived over there, but they had a 5 bedroom house. So I took one of the rooms, me and my baby. And what I'm about to say, me and this person, she rectified this with me. We made up. Our relationship was never the same, but we did make up. And God rest her soul, because she's dead now. Uh, this girl I thought was my friend. Y'all hear me good? I thought was my friend. I didn't know that she was very jealous of my life. Okay. She was sneaking and telling my other auntie lies and things. And my auntie respected her so much that whatever she told my aunt, she believed her. So one day I was coming home from work and I walked in the house and I saw my auntie and my grandmother sitting at the table. And it was just the look on their face, y'all, that gave me pause. Now, mind you, I'm a teenager. I'm working, going to school to take care of my baby. Just keep all it in your mind. Paying child care, everything as a teenager. No government assistance, okay? Because at the time, my mother, they said, made too much. But now I'm staying on, might as well say on my own, okay? 15, keep that in mind. Okay. So they said, come here, Coco. I said, okay. So now my other auntie comes from nowhere. And now she's all up in my face. Talking about, yeah, she told us that you said and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm caught off guard, y'all. I'm tired. I just walked from the bus stop. I'm like, gotta go get my baby from the daycare in a minute. So I was trying to give me some rest. And I'm standing there like, huh? I mean, y'all, caught me off guard. So her end result was, without getting into all of that, and I'm looking at my grandmother like, you really gonna let her do this to me? My auntie told me, and I quote, and she's dead now too, God rest her soul. I love that woman. She made up with me and everything, but the facts are still the facts. Just because we were cool and we made up and all that, it don't change what happened, okay? So she said, and I quote, I'm giving you 2 hours to get your stuff out of my mama's house, you and your baby, and leave. You hear how quiet I am, right? I said, huh? Like that. You got 2 hours to get your stuff, you and your baby, and get out of my mama's house. In my mind, y'all, I'm thinking, where the heck am I gonna go? I not once said it to her because I'm not gonna let you see that side of me. I said, okay. Now I'm upstairs packing, Have no idea where I'm going. I'm packing. I'm thinking, I gotta go get my baby. I gotta carry all this stuff with me because she giving me 2 hours to get out of this house. And you know what? Up y'all. This is in my mind now. Up y'all. Once I leave, I ain't never coming back. Okay. Y'all think that's bad. Hold on to your bootstraps. I'm gonna tell y'all what makes me. This is a part of what makes me. So, and this may not be for everybody, and that's fine. That's fine. Come back some other time. Uh, so all right. My mother shows up. She comes upstairs, and I know reason. I know my mother comes over. She comes upstairs, and she's like, "Why can't you just do right?" Not asking me is what was said was true or nothing. Just automatically. Why can't you just act? I told her, get out my face. Yes, I did. Because it's your fault I'm here. This is what I'm thinking in my mind. It's your fault I'm here. She's like, well, I can't take you with me. Y'all hold on to that phrase. I can't take you with me. Hold on to that. Because that's going to come back. Okay? Real shortly. That's going to come back. All right. So anyway, next thing I know, I heard walkie-talkies. So a cop comes up the steps, and the cop is like, "How you doing, ma'am?" So now I'm scared because I ain't never been in trouble, okay? And I'm like, "Uh, fine." He said, "Well, we came to escort you out." She wasn't playing. You hear me? I said, "Okay." Just like that. I said, "I'm almost through anyway." Okay. The cops was so nice to me, y'all. I can't even lie. They were so nice to me. It's one cop said, "I got her. I got her." And the cop said, "Okay, since it's no threat, I'm gonna go on." He said, "Ma'am, I hope everything work out for you." I said, "Thank you." Cop put my stuff in his trunk, whatever other stuff I had and everything, took me to go get my baby. But before we left the house, he was a white cop, and this is what he said: "That's a damn shame. He said, you 15 years old, and they mean to tell me they didn't tell me nothing bad that you did to even get put out." He said, "Wow." I said, "Because I didn't do anything. No one asked me. They just told me what I did. I didn't do anything. I got my baby, and he took me. He said, 'Do you have any place to go?' I said, 'I can't get in touch with my daddy. If could get in touch with him, I can go to his house.' I know I could, you know. I said, but no." He said, "Okay, since you don't have nowhere to go, we're going to take you to the home of the innocent." So I'm like, okay. I was fine with that. Okay. I was fine. At least I would have a place over my head so I can get it together. Okay. What I wasn't fine for, that would be the first time. And they told me at the last minute. They was like, okay, you get your stuff in here and we'll walk you over to the other building to take your child. Huh? They said, yeah, you can't have your kid in here. This is for this age only. The kids have to be in a whole nother building with other supervision. Huh? Yeah, now that broke me. I had never been without my baby at all. Everything I was doing was for my child. I had never been without my child. So they I had to they walked with me to take my baby over. They let me stay as long as they could because I had never, and they said that. They said, this is a real mother. Even though she's a teenager, she's a real mother. Y'all, you talking about crying? Now that broke me. What them grown Negroes tried to do to me didn't break me. But me having to separate from my baby, that broke me. Okay? That broke me. So y'all, she cried, I cried. She cried, I cried. Every time I had to walk away from her, they was like, okay, it's time for you to go. And she be crying. She be crying. I'm crying because I don't want to leave her. Y'all, you talking about mental. That was so mental for me. Anyway, Anyway, so hold on, let me make sure my son's okay because he's home. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it before I leave. Oh, you fine? I had to make sure you was okay. Hey y'all. Okay. Yeah, my son, he ain't supposed to, he don't get here till 4:30. And I heard somebody coming through that door. I was gonna get that thing. And I looked and it was his car. So he's okay. He's just he took off and he's tired. I get it. Anyway. So back to my story real quick. Okay, let's condense this. So anyway, make a long story short, the next morning, they did on went on the hunt for my father. Okay. Um, but I was so y'all not feeling my baby not being with me, that I made a decision to sign my child over to my mother. I know, y'all. But I knew she loved her even if she didn't love me. Okay. So I made that decision. I'm like, I'd rather trust her with her than to not know what's going on with my baby. Okay. And I can't get to her. So that's what I did. And it's temporary. She didn't want me, but she took my child. And that's just the truth of it. Like I said, we better now, but the truth is the truth. So, you know, that's right. Keep that thing. So, um, all right. So y'all remember I told y'all I can't take you with me, right? Remember that. All right. So let's fast forward. So one day, um, I'm walking down the street, right? Coming from work, walking down the street. And this woman sees me that knows me. And that's where my mother was staying with this woman. And she said, "Hi, Coco." And I just looked at her. I barely wanted to even speak to her. She said, "Come here." And I looked at her. She said, "Please come here for a minute." So I walked over to her. I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "You are mad at me, and I don't know why." And I was mad because had you let me and my daughter go to the home of the innocent, and y'all could have brought us over here, we could have slept in the corner. And I said, I just didn't understand how you told my mother, or how y'all told my mother y'all didn't have no room for me and my baby when we were being kicked out and I had nowhere to go. I said, but my daughter's over here with her now, so y'all had room for her? And she said, wait a minute, repeat that again. So I told her, she said, come here. She said, come here. So I go in the house. The older lady who the house belongs to, named Miss Gladys, I'll never forget that woman's name. She said, "Oh, Coco, baby, hey, we've been wondering how you were doing." She said, "Oh, my goodness, come here and give me a hug." So that's kind of contradictory to what my mama said, right? So now I'm like, so I go, she said, "Tell her what you said." I said, "The day that they put me out over there at my grandmother's, I said, Mama told me you told her you ain't have no room for me and my baby." I said, "So I just don't know why y'all talking to me now. And what you just said, you've been wondering how I was doing because my baby's over here with y'all now because my mama's here, but y'all didn't have no room for me." And woman said, "Your mama told you what?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, what did I tell what did I tell her mama? This is what the old lady said now. She said, "What did I tell her mother?" The lady that told me to come here, the first one, she said, she told your mother, go get go get that baby and her baby. Even if we got to let them sleep on the couch, at least they'll be here. We'll figure it out later. But you go get them. Bring them over here. Let that marinate. Let that marinate. She told her, go. That's why my mother showed up. She was supposed to get me and my baby and my things, bring them back over there where she was. Her and my sister was, okay? And we was going to figure my next move out. They didn't understand why we didn't come when she came. They were expecting me and my baby, my mama and my sister. But my mother only showed up with her and my sister. And they wonder, where's Coco? Where's the baby? But then all of a sudden, you bring the baby now, but where's Coco? So needless to say, at the age of 15, going on 16, I was put into foster care. That's how I was able to work. And when they saw me walking, I was walking home from work, going home to my foster mother. And my foster mother told me the day that I walked in her house along with my guardian ad litem, she don't belong here. She's too intelligent. I can't teach your girl nothing. I'll let her stay here because, like the worker said, I don't have nowhere else to take her. She has nowhere else to go. So she made a deal with me. She said, as long as you check in with me once a week, once a day, I'll let you do what you're doing. I'll let you go until you get emancipated. And at 17, I got emancipated. On my 17th birthday, I stood in front of Judge Fitzgerald and he announced me emancipated. But I had really been on my own since I was 16 years old. So when you see the strong me, know that it comes from a lot of things that happened that I stood on top of. That right there was supposed to crumble me, and it didn't. It just made me stronger. It made me have a will to survive more than a whole lot of things. You know, that's why I tell people, in order to come for me, you got to go to hell to come for me. I done had so many things that happened to me that I have stood on because of the grace of God. God equipped me like this because He has something better for me in my life, that I stand on top of adversity. I reach my next level. You know what I'm saying? So some things that would crumble other people, it don't even phase me. It's like a little net that bobbing. You be like, if you don't go somewhere, because everything that I've been through in my life, the only thing that's gonna affect me is if you go to hell. Reason I'm trying to say, hey y'all, let me see. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up now. I got a bit in my feelings. I prefer to be in the company of people I don't have. Okay, you know. So and that's another reason why I said that I have fine tuned my life, especially this month, because when I tell you 2024, I'm doing things for me. I've started this month and I've been fine tuning all year. I've been seeing who makes the cut, who don't make the cut, who's, who I'm gonna keep around, who I'm not gonna keep around. Because like I said, I don't do unstableness of any kind. I don't. And I don't do, if you for me, I need you to be for me. I don't need, here's the thing. If you for me, I shouldn't have to wonder if you for me. I should know without a shadow of a doubt this person's for me. They got my back. They love me. I should know all of that because your attributes needs to show me that. If I have to wonder if you care, if you love me, if you got my back, if I gotta wonder that, then that means you're lacking in the ability to show me how you feel. And I don't need it. I don't want it and I don't need it. And I'm at a point to where I don't be around people who just tolerate me. Even on YouTube. If you just tolerate me, I'll unsubscribe. Not that you should, put out a bulletin or a 5-point ban and all this and stuff, but you ain't no better than me. And it bothers me sometimes how people, and I know people can't speak to everybody, especially when you got 20,000 subbies. But how you speak to the two people in front of my name And the two people in the back of my name. That's Monkey. I don't deal with Monkey. That stuff people do in high school. I ain't talking to her today. We not gonna talk to her today. She got on red today. We told her to wear blue. So I never dealt with that in high school. Never dealt with it in middle school. Didn't put up with it in elementary school. So in my adult life, I dang sure ain't gonna deal with it. You keep on. You go right ahead. I ain't trying to be accepted in your number. It's just weird to me. You speak to the two people in front of me and the two people in the back of me, and you really didn't see me speak. Matter of fact, you speak to people I ain't even spoke to you. At least I say hello. So, after that's done to me about 3 times, I no longer yeah, okay. At all. So, and even though I said that and I was telling y'all, and it makes my mom look bad, it just is what it is, y'all. It's no lie. It just is what it is. You know, I used to ask my mother, when she started coming around trying to talk and all this, I used to ask her, you hated my daddy that much to where you really took everything out on me because I look like my dad? And that's why I don't get about women, because that child is still a part of you. She slid or he slid out of you. If anything, if you hate the dad that much, you should love the child even the more because it's yours. And all my life, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I told y'all it's a story time. Let's just keep it 100 because I ain't the only one. I'm just on here telling my story. This is resonating with so many of y'all right now. And some of y'all gonna hear this, gonna be like, oh my goodness, that's me. I just don't care what you think about me. The truth is the truth. I told y'all I'm that new parent called transparent. The truth is the truth, you know? So my thing is this, all my life, when it came between me and one of my sisters, my mom has always preferred that sister. Always. I am the black sheep of the family. I've always been the black sheep of the family. I'm talking about our household. I've always been the black sheep of the household. I didn't ask to be, but I am that one, and I wear it proudly. Okay, that's the jacket I wear, and I wear it proudly. Do you hear me? So, wait a minute. Uh, so I made a decision. I made a decision as of Thanksgiving. I was already coming to this conclusion, but I was trying to just weigh it out. But as of Thanksgiving, I made a decision. No longer do I care to be a part of something that has never served me, something that has never honored me, something that has never really celebrated me, only tolerated me. So since it's always been you two, and that's the daughter that you favor, you love, and she can't do no wrong, even when she don't even talk to you. My mother can call my sister 4 times on a Sunday, 1 time on a Monday, twice on a Tuesday, and Wednesday, my sister still wouldn't have called her back. My mother can call me once on a Sunday, and I pick up. She can call me again on a Sunday, and I pick up. She can call me again Monday through Sunday, and I pick up. Any and every time. Anytime she has to go somewhere, I'm there. Any doctor's appointments, anything she don't understand, because I told you I went to medical school, I just didn't finish. Anytime she don't understand something, they call me and I explain it to her. All of that. Anytime she has a procedure, I'm there. Okay? But I'm not the one that you want. So since I'm not the one that you want, I'm not gonna keep on running behind you. I'm not gonna keep on throwing myself on you. I'm too good for that at all. And you're not gonna make me feel bad because I love you. I love you, but you want me to feel bad about the fact that I love you. It's somebody that I love that was a friend, what I thought was a friend of mine. And I loved him too. Loved him better than his own family loved him. Cared about him and even showed him. But he made me feel bad because I loved him. Huh? And I couldn't get that. Like when your mind don't operate like that, it's so dysfunction. You like, how do you make me feel bad? Because I show you I love you. I mean, really make you feel bad. Like what? You're like, well, how you doing? What? Well, dang. No, I'm just saying I was laying down. What's that got to do with your tone? No, it's just somebody who could care less. So I decided, you don't want my love? I ain't gonna give it to you. Good luck. And I don't. I don't. Told you when my cutoff game is strong. When I'm done, I'm done. So, it is what it is. And I don't have no animosity to nobody. I love everybody in God's way. But I no longer give all that energy no more. I no longer give out all of me no more. I no longer, you know, I no longer care. And that's, I don't. I no longer care. Sometimes, y'all, you have to prefer yourself. Reasoning her, sometimes you got to prefer yourself. And for years, I went through it. You know what? Even my husband would be like, babe, because he didn't have his mother. His mother got killed when he was 10. So he didn't understand the dynamics of me and my mother. He said, I don't get her. He said, but here's the thing, everybody that meets me, love me. Everybody. They love me. Everybody asked her, well, where's Coco? Every time they see her, where Coco at? How's she doing? And her thing is, I don't know. When they meet, they never remember my sister, the one I'm talking about. They never remember her. They always ask my mother about me. Where is that pretty dark one? Your dark daughter. What's her name? The one can sing, honey. Woo, she could sing cross off that. She could sing Jesus off the cross. Boy, that girl knows she got some lungs on her. You know, all of that. All of that. So, do I feel bad because I chose me? No, no, I don't. I don't feel bad at all. Once I'm done, it's ice running through my. Okay, it's like I don't care nothing about you no more. I don't. I don't get. I could see you and speak and keep it moving, and it bothers me not. To where once maybe my emotions and my feelings was in it, not anymore. Because like I said, it's only gonna be a limited time that you give me your butt to kiss. Seriously, even though I have an understanding heart and my love walk is long, like it really is. I should have cut people off a long time ago, but I just got that love thing. I got my grandmother's love walk. But once I get to that point, once you force me into that point, I'm like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, you want me to just leave you alone? Okay, I'll do that. We both gonna be happy. Your fault, not mine. So that's just where it's at. So anyway, y'all, all the accomplishments, that the Lord has blessed me to do, my doctorate degree and all that stuff like that, of course, people's like, yeah, that's my daughter. She blah 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 blah. And don't get me wrong, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just I love until you make me not love you. That's it. That's exactly, you hit it right on the nail. I'll love you till you make me not love you. That's true. That is absolutely true. Cause see, like I tell everybody, I may not be an expert on you, but I'm very much an expert on me and how things make me feel. And if how you're reacting to me, how we're connected to each other don't feel good, it don't feel good. That may be you, but you and I can't mix because you don't make me feel good. I feel bad dealing with you. Let me see. You got such a big warm heart, and I stick around because you genuine. Thank you, Zara. I appreciate you. I really do. Yeah, so that's that Libra in me. I can go one or the other. I can go one way or another. That balance thing. You Libras keep the balance in life. We do. Like You may be lacking in something and we'll make up the difference. We are the balance keepers. We really are. We don't like strife. We can give it. Don't get it wrong. We just don't like it. So most of the time we take down. Like most of the time I'll be the one be like, you know what? Okay. All right. Yeah, you did this, but that's okay. I'll call you again. I'll see if you're okay again. Knowing dang well the person could care less if I live or die. They ain't thought about me, ain't contact me, ain't, I've been going through a lot of physical procedures lately. I can count on one finger anybody who's checked on me in the last 48 hours. One. And I know people like, well, how they know if you have been to some procedures if you ain't said nothing? Because if you are a friend of mine, or if you really cared about me, it wouldn't matter. We would be so in contact that you would know what's going on with me and you would see what's going on with me. Why do I have to make a special whatever so that you can be like, oh, for real? This happened? How are you feeling? No, that's disingenuous. You don't really care. You're just doing it because I said something. See, I act stupid just to see how far somebody gonna take me, but ain't nothing about me done. Nothing about me done. I watch everything. I see everything. Everything. Hey, Uncle Clyde. Hey, handsome. Let me see. Mr. Majors is finding out the hard way what happens when you go dashing. Oh, that is very true. 300. It worries me. What is three? What is true? Let me scroll up because I don't see nothing. What is he saying? I don't see nothing. That's true. Uncle Clyde, just think, and he's still young in his life as far as it could be. I ain't gonna say it is. Somebody might decide to take a chance on him again. We know Disney can't afford to really cut people off. Disney's flunking in its own self. They got so many pedophiles working for them and stuff that's been exposed. They need all the help they can get. So they really might need to rethink they what they decided to do. I'm just saying he might help them turn their life around on this situation. So, it just is what it is. It's weird to me. So I just hope other people give him a chance to show what he can do. Because we all deserve second chances. We do. That's what supposedly the American dream is made up of, is people with second chances. So I hope, they are smart enough to give him a second chance. Right, y'all. It is. You'd be surprised how many people have tried to play me. I'm a giver. I give because it's my heart. There's nothing you can do to make me give. I just give because I'm a giver. Just like I'm a lover. When I tell you that, I ooze love. I live off love. I suck up love. I am love. I'm light and love. That's me, light and love. And when I see people that I can tell they have not been truly loved, unconditionally, it's like I'm drawn to show them what love is. But the difference is some people, they soak it up and they do better and they reciprocate with the love that they're given. Some suck it up until you kiss their butt in their actions. Them are the ones you can't help because their heart is dark. Their heart, they actually have a dark heart. Dark hearted people can't change. They won't change. They'll only do what's necessary to get what they want. And then once they feel like they got what they want, they'll show you who they are. They'll go right back to who they were because they can't change. It's what you call a dark vampire. Okay. Most dark heart people are vampires in nature. They soak up anything they can. They'll suck the blood out of you. They'll keep taking and taking and taking and taking and taking. They want you to give them everything. And when you don't give them everything, there's a problem. But they want all of you. They want all of your time, your energy, your money, your love, they want everything you have. And as soon as they feel like that they have depleted you, I took everything that you got that they want, they'll revert right back to who they already are. And you'll be empty, but they'll be fat. Like, trust me. Yes, we are, Uncle Clyde. Trust me, I'm serious. Y'all gonna think back over your okay. Think back over your last three friendships, kinships, or relationships. All of these are ships, and y'all know what ships do. Ships is supposed to keep you above the water, right? It keeps you afloat. You may hit some motion in the ocean, but it keeps you afloat, right? Okay. There's all type of ships. Like I said, kinship, relationships, friendships. Those three ships right there. Think about why you're on this ship. How did the ship act? In these three ships, did one feel like it was so rocky that it was going to tip over or flip over or capsize, as they say? In one of these ships, did they keep afloat no matter how rocky it got? The other one of these ship, everything that you owned that was in this ship, did you lose it? Think about it. Kinship, relationship, friendship. Evaluate it. I got a friend of mine named Tanya. Me and Tanya been friends since we were 4 years old. Do we see each other all the time? Absolutely not. Tanya's on my Facebook page. We mostly talk through Facebook. But don't you know, since I've cut off these particular family members I'm talking about, don't you know all my old people have been contacting me? See, a lot of times you got to get rid of the thing that doesn't serve you in order for God to bring in something that does. When I tell you a friend of mine who used to own a hair salon, that's how we became friends. Somebody told me she was doing hair. She so happened to be a minister like I was, and they had this salon. And the salon was like church. I mean, everybody came, period. But there was times in there somebody would come in, they'd be heavy. They'd be like, Coco, can you come over and pray for her? We get to praying, all this. Somebody come in there and say, I gotta get my testimony. I mean, that salon was who me and her became very good friends. Her husband and my husband, they liked each other. So that was like, hey, it don't get no better than that. For some reason, we lost contact with each other. We just lost contact with each other. And about 2 months ago, I found out that one of her daughters was murdered. And I was like, wow, what's the odds? I lost a daughter to murder and she has. So I reached out to her and I said, I'm sorry, that I forgot what I called the little girl. She's not here no more. If you need me, I understand. I don't know if you know this, but I had a murdered daughter too now. I said, so if you need me, I understand. Call me. And I left my number. So she contacted me and she was like, hey, girl, it was good to hear that. Thank you so much. Like that. So I left it alone because it's in your corner. I still to this day don't know why we stopped. I just don't. Don't you know, 2 days ago, somebody called my phone and I was like, who is this? And I didn't answer it because I didn't know who it was. And she said, hey, lady, it's been so long that I heard from you. So I thought it was a mistake. So I still didn't say nothing. And then she texted me and said, Coco, are you going to call me back? So I knew she knew who she was calling. She said, this is, and she told, I said, shut up. So she called me twice yesterday. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take my time out and call her today and everything. Before then, another one of my friends that I hadn't talked to in a while. I was mad at her because I wanted to know why she didn't show up at my husband's memorial as much as they used to joke. Like she said, "Oh, you in Kroger?" And he said, "What's up, Shell? What's up?" That's how he said to her, "What up, Shell?" He's like, "What she send you out today? You know I'm here for her, like it and everything." So I mean, they used to joke all the time. And I was mad at her because I didn't see her. Well, when I finally called her the other day, because her daughter said, my mom said, please call her. She's been wondering how you doing. She said, please call her. I am reasoning because yeah. And she said, please call her. So I called her. I said, hey, this is Coco. You wanted me to call you? She said, well, shut up. Hey, girl, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I said, let's just throw it on out here. You know how we do it. I was mad too because I didn't see you at Wheaties Memorial. That's my husband, my deceased husband, y'all. And she said, Cora, she said, when I walked in, I asked where you were. She said, and when they told me you were in the back, I was like, okay. She said, but that was too much. She said, Weedy? Weedy, the strongest man I know. I said, see, you said the same thing. She said, I just couldn't take it. She said, I was like, I gotta go. She said, so I walked back out the church and left. She said, it was just too much. I was like, shut up. She said, you could ask anybody. I was her. So all this time I had been mad at her and she had been there. See what I'm saying? So I had to rectify that wrong, and we talked for a whole hour, maybe two. I mean, just catching up and all this and stuff. It's like we never missed a beat. Never missed a beat. I'm like, here I am, been trying to love on people who don't evidently want my love. And here is people God got that would gladly accept the love and friendship that I have. That's weird. So, it's just yeah, you know. So I had to apologize. Like I said, I'm transparent, y'all. I'm a new parent. I'll tell you the truth, even if I don't look good in the story. And I was mad at her. I was like, I ain't gonna never speak to her. I blocked her on Facebook and everything. And here the whole time the girl showed up. She showed up. All this time. It's been almost 3 years. My husband's been dead, y'all. And I've been mad at her all that long time. That's wow. That's wow. But had I not cut these people off in my life, I would still. Y'all see what I'm going with this? It's like one thing opened up a floodgate of other things, So sometimes you have to make the decision to choose you. And that's why I said, honey, my next husband, because this last one he was just in heaven with me. My next one gonna be just like it. Because when I love you, I love you. And there's nothing I won't do to show my love. Seriously, it's like, and I got so much love that's built up in me for somebody that deserve it. And so I'm just waiting. Just waiting. And I know y'all heard me talk about that all the time. It's because I'm a wife. I can't help it. That's all I know how to be as a wife. And so right now I'm just doing me. And I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just doing me until I carry that title again. Once I carry that title again, then I'll be okay. So yeah. And I've been tripping because I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna get off of here. This a guy who in my in my late teens, early 20s, I believe. It was before I met my husband. Uh I met this guy and we dated twice. Like we went on a date twice. It wasn't nothing special, wasn't nothing bad. We just, you know. And yesterday I had a friend request. And I'm like, who the heck? Y'all, why is it that guy? I was like, shut up. He remember he remember me? Dang, that's been so long ago. But everybody said, girl, you ain't changed. You still look the same. So, I'm like, okay. So I accepted his friend request. And he's been, checking on me, saying, how you doing? And all this and stuff. So I'm like, wow. So that's like the sixth guy. Six. Okay. So my Facebook page is ending up with more males now yeah, than it used to be. I guess because, like I said, I was married. So now I'm a widow. I guess everybody's getting the news. Like, well, she's a widow now. So, it's weird. So, yes. But y'all, I am having me in real life with Anthony McNeil. Y'all know that's my partner. We are doing a adultathon again this Thursday. I have it set for noon. I might change it to 4 because I have an eye appointment that day and I have to take my car to make sure my Cadillac converter is not going out. So if you don't see it for 12 come Thursday, it'll be around. It still happen Thursday. Just set your reminder. And everything. Let me tell y'all something else I ran up on, and then we'll be out of here. Okay, so when people tell you that they don't have time for this, or they've been too sick for this and all that. Let me tell you something. What they mean is they don't have time for you. They've been too sick for you. I have a family member that claims that they just works all these ungodly times and they don't have time for them. Let know somebody this is a family member. They don't have time for them. Let know all this and that. Okay. Last night, let me tell you how God worked. Last night, this this content creators thing came in my feed. Never came in my feed before. Do you hear me? It was something about this content creator. So I clicked in her live. I seen a name in the chat and I was like, could it be? So I copied the name and the picture and put it in another YouTube thing to bring it up. It was that family member. I said, oh, but they could be in this chat live with this person commenting, cash apping, and everything. But you ain't got time to respond to none of your family members because you just work so much and you just be so super tired. And see how people get caught in lies? But you know what? People don't know. A lot of y'all are suffering because y'all liars. It's your own body turning on you. You would know the truth if it smacked you. Some of y'all live a life of lying. You don't even have to lie, but you just lie because it comes natural to you. You just lie, just lie, and you don't understand. That's why your body, for real, your body is really just it's turning on you. If you start being honest and telling the truth and opening up, your body would heal. I know y'all don't think what you say affects your body, but it does. You ain't gotta listen to me. Keep doing what you're doing. You might end up crippled. A lot of y'all are going through stuff. See, here's the thing. You either go through stuff because you're going to another level, you taking on some things for somebody else, and God already got a way of your escape. It's not meant for you, it's meant for somebody else. Or you are actually under a curse. A lot of y'all are under a curse from your own parents. Some of y'all parents was in witchcraft. Y'all don't know that, but some of y'all parents was in witchcraft. I don't care how much they claim Jesus and him crucified, how much they called on St. Peter and all this other stuff. I don't care how many times they darken the door of the church. You could still be in witchcraft. And it can come down from their parents. That's why I keep telling y'all, what is my phrase? Shake the tree and see what nut falls out. Shake your family tree and see what nut falls out. Generational curses are real. So one of my next things I will be doing is I'm gonna come on here. We're gonna go through what is the main stigma or what is the main thing that's housing all the things that you're going through. Like if you're going through something with strife, what other things is connected to that keeps the spirit of strife strong? We're gonna be free over here in every sense of the word. Thank you for dropping my information, Zion and 300. If you all feel so kind to bless me, you can. If not, thank you anyway for even coming over here. Y'all, I'm trying to get to that 1K. Go ahead and like and share and subscribe. Tell other people about my channel if you can. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. We're gonna be partying like a rock star. This has been great. Whatever this has been, I don't know what it has been, but whatever it's been great. I appreciate you guys so much. Um, Not sure if I'm gonna do one tomorrow or not. I may. We'll just take it. We'll play it by ear. And I do appreciate you guys. You know I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And don't forget what I said. No matter what the test, always do your best. Always do your best. Spoon.